Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us on the MSJ Sports Network. I'm Blake Watson, here to bring you play-by-play of tonight's HCAC contest between the visiting Rose-Hulman Fighting Engineers and your Mount St. Joseph Lions. It's a big one in the HCAC tonight as these two teams come in really close to the top of the league. Rose-Hulman at 4-1 in HCAC play. They are among four teams at that 4-1 mark, all tied for the top spot in the league. Joining them in that top spot, Franklin, Hanover, and Transylvania. And just behind them are the Mount St. Joseph Lions, 3-2 in HCAC play. Their losses coming to Transylvania here in the Harrington Center and to Franklin on the road. So tonight's big game, we'll see the Lions, who are 8-4 overall, face off with Rose-Hulman, who are 7-5. Coach Elston is nearing that 50-win mark here in just her third season at the helm of the Lions, and head coach Deverin Paul in his second season at Rose-Hulman. In the series overall, Rose-Hulman holds a pretty big edge, 28-9. They have won 13 of 6 here at the Harrington Center, and they have went 15-3 in Terre Haute. Their first meeting of these two squads goes back to 2001 when the Lions and Fighting Engineers both joined the HCAC, and the last meeting is 2024, obviously. In the last 8 meetings, pretty split, 4-4. So Lions won a pair last week, or goodness gracious, last year at against the Fighting Engineers. The year before, Rose-Hulman took both. The year before, the Lions took both. And the year before that, back in 2018-19, Rose-Hulman was able to take both games. So, again, teams come in. Lions 8-4 overall, Rose-Hulman 7-5. The Mount averaging 64.7 points per game to 63.8 for Rose-Hulman. Lions are surrendering 62.8, gives them a scoring margin of plus 2.1. Rose-Hulman is surrendering 69.6, so they are negative 5.8 points per game. Lions shoot it just a touch better on the season, 39.3% to the Rose-Hulman 38.3%. The Lions are holding their opponents to 37.4%, while Rose-Hulman is surrendering over 41% shooting from the field. The three-point percentages are also very similar. The Lions at 31.6% and Rose at 30.1%. Free throw shooting is also very similar. Rebounding similar. So this is building up to be a tight game. The Mount enters the game tonight riding a 2-game winning streak with wins over Albion. That was prior to Christmas break, and then a 65-60 win over Manchester on Saturday. Going back to that win over Albion, the Lions came back and got that one late, and hoping that buoys them as they were playing. They were struggling a little bit going into that contest. Had lost to Trine, who's one of the better teams in the area the night before, pretty bad. So that bounce-back win against Albion was huge. It helped them lead to the win over Manchester on Saturday, and hopefully some more success the rest of the season. Senior Madison Drummonds was big in the win over the Spartans, playing a team-high 38 minutes, scoring a team-high 16 points. She also added 7 boards, 5 assists, 2 blocks, and 3 steals. For that performance, Drummonds was named to the HCAC's notable performers of this week. Lions also got back Haley Gingrich last week, who had missed a few games. That was a big boost to Lions as she had a double-double in her first game back. 14-point, 10-rebound double-double, and added 3 block shots. Carly Mills, she enters today's game 142 points shy of breaking into the 1,000-point club. Going to be a little bit of a stretch for Carly, but anybody who's watched MSJ basketball over the last couple years will tell you Carly is a streaky scorer. She could easily go for 30 every night. Hasn't done so yet this year in this 24-25 season, but we're looking for Carly to have a breakout game at any point. Coach Elston needs just 6 wins to eclipse the 50-win mark in just her third season at the helm of the MSJ women's basketball program. In the win over the Manchester Lions, Lions actually entered that game trailing by 1 going into the fourth quarter, but outscored Manchester 26-19 over the final 10 minutes to secure that win. And again, there are currently 4 teams tied atop the league with that 4-1 record, and Lions nipping at the heels of the leaders with that 3-2 record. So lineups for this evening, we'll quickly go through them. First up for the visiting Fighting Engineers, they will start at guard, a sophomore from Jeffersonville, Indiana, Sophia Reese. At guard, a 5'6" sophomore from Fort Wayne, Indiana, Amelia Diaz. At guard, a 5'10" senior from Los Altos, California, Jamie Baum. At the forward spot, a 5'10" junior from El Paso, Texas, C.K. Gallegos Rodriguez. And at the other forward, a 5'10" freshman from Jasper, Indiana, Emma Ship. Ship, who is the defending HCAC Player of the Week. For the Lions, they will go with, at guard, a 5'4" senior from Fairfield, Ohio, number 1, Carly Mills. Mills comes into this game averaging 12.8 points, 3.9 rebounds, and 1.9 assists per game. At a guard, number 0, Morgan Jenkins, a 5'10" junior from Erlanger, Kentucky, comes into this game averaging just shy of 10 points a game, 9.9, 6.6 rebounds, and 3.3 assists. Guard number 12, Anaya Murphy, a 5'11" senior from Columbus, Ohio, is a team leader with 13.8 points per game. She also averages 3.8 rebounds. At the forward, 6'1" sophomore from Indianapolis, Indiana, Haley Gingrich, who averages 8.5 points, 7.8 rebounds. And at the other forward, Madison Drummond's a 6' senior from Hebron, Kentucky, 11.3 points per game and 8.2 rebounds per game. So we're just 15 seconds away from the game starting here, so we'll step away here on the MSJ Sports Network.
First for Rose-Hulman, guard number 3, Sophia Reese. And guard number 4, Amelia Diaz. And guard number 5, Jamie Baum. And forward number 12, C.K. Gallegos Rodriguez.
All right, we are back here on the MSJ Sports Network. Proud to bring you this HCAC contest. And once again, the starting lineups for Rose-Hulman at guard, Reese, Diaz, and Baum. And Gallegos Rodriguez and Ship. And for the Lions, Mills, Jenkins, Murphy, Gingrich, and Drummond. We're excited to get this thing underway. Some key reserves for the Lions. Tonight, Ella Stivers, a 5'10" sophomore from Green, Indiana. Jordan Patterson, a 5'6" sophomore from Indianapolis, Indiana. And Aubrey Deppenbrock, a 5'9" freshman from Hebron, Kentucky. Brady brings you the starting lineup over the PA announcer. Rose-Hulman coming into this game just 3-3 away from Terre Haute. And the Lions have a 4-1 overall record in the Harrington Center. So got a lot to see what happens here tonight. This game will go a long way to decide who's succeeding in the HCAC tournament later in the year. Both of these squads likely to make that tournament, and both to be seeds that could see each other early in that tournament. So this game is going to be interesting to see how these two squads match up. So in the circle, it will be trying to see who's in there for Rose. Taylor Gingrich for the mount. And it was shit for Rose-Hulman, and the Lions in the tip. Mills hangs it, heading to the corner. Dribbling at the right elbow, looking in for Drummond's nice pass over top, up and under layup, misses, but it's a really good look for the Lions. First time down. Rose brings it the other way. This is Ship. Gets it all the way down. And Rose-Hulman lays it up in a little give-and-go action between Ship and Diaz. Rose-Hulman will come out with a little bit of press. Not looking to, that'll be a foul on Diaz. Not looking to turn the Lions over with that press. It's just a little token pressure. Not trapping out of it. Trying to slow the Lions down a little bit. Nia Murphy inbounds it to Mills. Mills gets it across the timeline. Gets it over to Jenkins. Jenkins looking over the top to Gingrich. Gets the pass in. Gingrich unable to settle for a shot. Kicks it back out to Murphy. Murphy around the screen. Oh, she rejects the screen. Pull up jump shot. Rims out. Down with the rebound is Diaz for Rose-Hulman, and she will push the pace. She slips and falls. Luckily gets it off to Jamie Baum. Baum kicks it over to Ship. Ship misses. Baum down with the rebound over top of Drummond. Lays it up the left hand. Misses. Drummond's had the rebound. Jenkins eventually comes down with it. Outlet pass to Mills. Mills misses the layup. Gingrich down with it. Puts it on the floor. She gets her right hand, lays it up and in. Good offense there from the Lions. I think Mills probably got fouled. Lions also pressing a little bit. Rose-Hulman breaks it, although not cleanly. It's either a foul or a travel. It's got to be one or the other, but it's a turnover on Diaz. Jenkins gets the steal. Jenkins comes across. Right hand dribble, right elbow. Kicks it to Murphy at the top of the key to Drummond. Around the screen. Drummond thinks about the shot as she faces up. Kicks it to Murphy. Murphy back into Drummond. Drummond gets baseline. Nice pass in the middle to Gingrich, although she was double covered. Ball out of bounds off of Rose-Hulman. Lions will keep it with 10 on the shot clock. Mills will inbound baseline. Gets it to Murphy. Jenkins around a couple screens. Jenkins will try to get downhill against Baum. She does. Lays it up and in. And it's on the floor here early in this game. Ship hits the floor on that rebound attempt. Reese brings it up. Picks up her dribble in a tough spot. Throws it up the floor. Rose-Hulman will not be able to run this down. That's another turnover on the Fighting Engineers. Their second. Lions inbound. A little less pressure at this point from Rose-Hulman. But Diaz picks up Mills as soon as she crosses the timeline. Looking into Drummond. Has it but doesn't get it there. Gingrich top of the key. Dribbles around, hands it off to Murphy. Murphy tries a little pocket pass in to Gingrich. Not a great decision there from Anaya. It's stolen away. Baum around the screen. Baum is one of the better players in the HCAC for sure. She takes a long two, misses it. Gallegos Rodriguez down with the rebound for Rose. They'll have another 20 seconds on the shot clock. As Coach Paul barks out a call. Baum has it at the elbow. Around the screen, kicks it to the corner. This is Diaz. Diaz misses it. Gingrich down at the board. Gingrich pushing it herself. They're just not picking her up. She does a good job to pick it up at the three-point line. Kicks it back to Mills for the Lions to set up the offense. Drummond has it blocked. She goes to the spin move baseline. Up, under, lays it up, and in. Madison Drummond. Reese picks it up in a tough spot again. Baum has it. Reese breaks the timeline with just 2 to spare. Murphy almost gets a steal right in front of me. Reese dribbles back to the top of the key. Trying to go on the post to Ship. Ship has it. Contested shot by Drummonds. Ball batted around. Gingrich eventually comes down with the Lions looking to push. Mills running it up the floor. Nice little crossover. Has it poked away. Steal go to Jamie Baum. Baum brings it back across for Rose. Getting downhill. Kicks it back to the top of the key in Diaz. This is Diaz right elbow. Apologize. That was Gallegos Rodriguez. She goes to the rim. She gets fouled. We got foul go on Gingrich. A couple of subs in here for the Lions, as you'll see 21 Gordon Patterson and number 24 Ella Stivers check in. Murphy and Gingrich take a quick break. Baum will inbound underneath her own basket. Has to throw it way out to the top of the three-point line. Reese gets it to Ship. Ship, hand off to Baum. Baum gets downhill, left-handed floater, misses it. Rebound goes to Gallegos Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes up, lays it in. Drummonds comes down with a strong rebound. Gets it out to Patterson. Patterson ahead to Mills. Mills, little step back. Thought about the three, but wisely passes it back up to Patterson. This is Stivers. Nice little bounce pass. Drummonds takes the three. Misses it. Baum down with the rebound. Outlet pass to Ship. Ship lays it up with right-handed good. Really good outlet pass there by Jamie Baum. Good job by Drummonds to not foul on that as well. Patterson brings it across the lines. They continue to look into the post as Rose-Hulman is fronting the post when it's Drummonds in there. Stivers, dribble pull up, got the free throw line, bangs it in. Press, the 1-2-2 press. They get it across to Gallegos. Gallegos gets it down to Diaz. Diaz back to Reese. They'll reset the offense. So between the legs dribble, goes with a nice little crossover, bounce pass into the post to Ship. Ship looking to go to work on Drummonds. Goes to that right hand, misses it. Drummonds down with the board. Gets it out to Patterson. Patterson gets it across to Jenkins in the corner. Back to Patterson. Patterson thinks about the three. She wisely kicks it to Mills between the circles. He'll get the Lions back in an offense. Drummonds has it elbow extended. Dribble handoff with Jenkins. Jenkins pull back three. Misses it short. Baum down with another rebound. That's her third already in the ball game. She brings it across. Gets it off to Gallegos Rodriguez. And they have a reach-in foul on Carly Mills. And that'll be a media timeout, I believe. That'll take us to our first media timeout here on the MSJ Sports Network. All right, we're back here. That foul went on Carly Mills, and it sends, can't see the number. I think it's Gallegos Rodriguez to the free throw line. She made the first, made the second. 79% free throw shooter coming into this ball game. Number 33 checks in for Rose-Hulman. That is Caitlin Fennell, a 5'9" freshman from Terre Haute. Jordan Patterson gets it across for the Lions. Murphy between the circles. Drummond's elbow, hands it off to Murphy. Murphy with a little Euro step, lays it up and in over the front of the rim. Give the Lions a 4-point advantage. Lions staying in that press. It's a little different than we've seen from them all year. They haven't really done it, and they're jumping to trap. Rose breaks with just one on the shot clock. Number 1, Reagan Lorenzen is also checked in for Rose-Hulman, and she shoots this 3 from the corner, misses it. Patterson with a great box out, comes down with the rebound on the run, pushes the pace, gets to Murphy in the corner. Murphy misses it long. Down with the rebound is, I think it's going to be a dead ball rebound to the Lions. Looked like it was knocked out of Reese's hand by a Lion. Lions catch a break with that one. Anaya Murphy has the top of the key. Little crossover, shoots a line drive shot right at the front of the rim, bangs it in. Give Murphy 4. Baum gets it over. Reese gets it across. Around a screen from Ship. We'll have a travel on Reese. That's another turnover. That's the third turnover on Rose-Hulman. As Haley Gingrich checks back in, Drummonds will take a seat. Lions get it inbounded with some tough pressures. Baum picks up Patterson the whole way. She gets it across, picks it up in a tough spot, almost turns it over. Gets it to Caitlin Riley, who gets it to Ella Stivers. Nice little pass into the paint to Gingrich, lays it up and misses. Down with the rebound is Rose. They will run, pushing the pace. This is Lorenzen. Lorenzen gets it to Fennell. Fennell thought about the shot, goes to a little floater, misses it. Down with the rebound is Stivers. Patterson with the get ahead. Nice pass from Anaya Murphy. Really, really good pass from Anaya Murphy. Kind of a leaping effort, touch pass to a cutting Haley Gingrich for the bucket. Lions up 14-6 with 2:26 to play here in the first quarter here on the MSJ Sports Network. All right, we are back here. Rose will inbound in front of their own bench. This is Caitlin Fennell inbounding it. She gets it in to Reese. Reese to Fennell in the middle. Fennell dribbles to the corner, gets it across, almost got herself in a tough spot. She gets it to Ship, who has a seal on Gingrich, goes to that right-hand layup, and we'll have a foul on Haley Gingrich. Drummonds will check back in for Drummonds. And Diaz checks back in for Rose. Reese takes a seat for Rose, and Gingrich takes a seat for the Lions. She misses the first free throw. It's Ship. Ship is a 68% free throw shooter coming into this game and makes the second. Patterson gets it in. A little more of a zone press look here from Rose-Hulman. Looking to trap now. Patterson beats it by herself, almost turns it over, gets it to Murphy at the elbow. Nice seal by Drummonds, gets to the other side of the basket, lays it up and in. Good find from Murphy, good finish from Drummonds. Have a couple more subs at the next whistle. Lions stay in that pressure. They get it across Ship with a nice bounce pass, backdoor for Diaz, lays it up and in. Or I'm sorry, that rimmed out. I apologize. I thought it was good. Patterson gets it across for the Lions. Lions continue to look for Drummonds in the post. Drummonds has 4 in the ball game. Gets it to Stivers. They double the post with Stivers. Haven't really doubled it with Drummonds much. Murphy looking for Drummonds. Murphy, what a bounce pass to Drummonds. Drummonds gets tied up. Patterson is unable to get it. Really good pass by Murphy. Drummonds unable to handle. We have 3 subs for the Lions. Jenkins checks back in. Mills checks back in. And for the first time, Elizabeth McCoy checks in. And I believe for Rose-Hulman, it was number 32, Sierra Snowden, that checked in. 1:10 to play here in the first half. Baum has it. Good press here by the Lions. She gets it across the Fennel. Fennel to Baum, top of the key. She gets downhill, kicks it to the corner. That's a 2-point shot. Banged in by Amelia Diaz. Lions get it the other way. Mills coming hard. Continuing to look down to Drummonds. Drummonds to Jenkins on the back door, kicks it to the corner. Stivers misses it short. Lions almost come down with that rebound, but eventually finds the hands of Fennel. Fennel brings it across for Rose-Hulman. Now being guarded by McCoy. Around a screen. She turned it over. That's a carrying violation, the 4th turnover of the ball game for Rose-Hulman. Mills has it. Shot clock is off. Mills gets it across the timeline. Picked up there by Diaz. Lions going to hold for 1, it looks like. Mills gets it to Jenkins. Jenkins to Drummonds. Drummonds to Mills. Mills, step back 3. Misses it. Contested rebound. Lions don't get a shot off. And that'll be it for the first quarter. Lions will take a 16-9 lead into the second quarter here on the MSJ Sports Network. All right, so Rose inbounds. This is Jamie Baum getting to the front of the rim, lays it up and in. That little right-handed floater she's got's really good. Baum is a heck of a player for the Fighting Engineers. Mills gets it across for the Lions. Drummonds has it, gets the seal, lays it up and in. Really good play there by Madison Drummonds. She looks a little bit intense tonight where she usually isn't. There's a foul on Mills in the middle of the floor. Murphy will check in for Mills. I think that's her second. So the Lions have 2 players with 2. The only 2 players that have had fouls called on them are Mills and Gingrich, and they both have 2. So this is Reese bringing it across, picked up by Murphy, trying to get all the way to the front of the rim, kicks it to Baum in the corner. Just rims out. That ball go to the Lions. Contested rebound there. Good effort from both squads, and it was out off of Rose-Hulman. So Stivers inbounds to Murphy. So for the Lions right now on the floor, Stivers, Murphy, Jenkins, Drummonds, and McCoy. Murphy gets it to Stivers, high post. Stivers looking for that overpass. Pass over the top to Drummonds. McCoy gets it to Murphy, who she gets it over the top to Drummonds. Drummonds goes up, lays it up, and in. Give Madison Drummonds 8. And she'll go to the free throw line, where she has been improving rapidly. Struggled a little bit early in the year from the free throw line. She's up to 64%, 30 of 47 on the year. And she bangs it in, give her 9. Lions stay in that press. Diaz throws it over the top to Ship. Really nice catch on the run by Ship. Nice little cross-court bounce pass to Baum. This is Reese. Reese kicks it off to Diaz. Diaz into the post to Gallegos Rodriguez. She kicks it to Ship in the corner. Fighting Engineers have to settle to restart the offense. Murphy tried to cut her off to get into the spot. Had to look like a steal, but she definitely fouled. That's her first foul. That's Anaya's first foul. And it's the second foul of the quarter for the Lions. Reese to inbound, trying to get it into Ship. Has to throw it way out to the top to Baum. Baum, downhill, stops, pops, right in Jenkins' face. That's a fantastic shot by Jamie Baum. Give her 4 in the ball game. Murphy handling the point guard duties for the Lions now, with Mills on the bench with those 2 fouls, likely for the rest of the first half. Jenkins has it. Cross-court pass to McCoy. McCoy will shoot it. Misses it long. Baum down with the board for Rose-Hulman, her 5th in the ball game. It's nice to have a guard who's a fantastic rebounder. Rose-Hulman takes a straightaway 3, bangs it in. That was C.K. Gallegos Rodriguez with the bang-in 3 to cut the Lions' lead to 5. Back to what I was saying, it's really nice to have a guard like Jamie Baum who can rebound the way she does and start the break as soon as she gets the missed shot out of the rim. Rose-Hulman in a little bit of zone now. Murphy tries to go cross-court to McCoy, and it's stolen away. Baum, a nice behind-the-back pass, behind-the-back dribble in the midcourt. She gets downhill. Baum has it stolen away by Jenkins. Jenkins by herself. Goes around, lays it up with the left hand. Good job by Reese there to not foul. We'll have Patterson check back in at the next whistle. Rose-Hulman picks it up in a tough spot. Bound with that behind-the-back dribble again, gets it across. This is Reese. Reese pulls up from the mid-range, misses it short. Murphy down with the board. She'll let everybody run up the floor and not rush it. A little bit of a trot across the floor. Murphy. Little probing dribble to McCoy. McCoy back to Murphy. Drummond's in the high post. Gets it to Jenkins. Jenkins thinks about the 3. Gets to Murphy. She'll shoot the 3. Misses it short. Good rebound there by Ship. Quick outlet pass there. Gallegos Rodriguez going up is fouled by Morgan Jenkins. She'll go to the line and shoot a pair. Patterson and Mackenzie Butler check in for the Lions as Murphy and Stivers take a seat. Number 33, Caitlin Fennell, checks back in for Rose-Hulman. She makes the first. Gallegos Rodriguez 3 for 3 from the line thus far and came in as a 77% free throw shooter on the season. She makes the second. We have a second sub as Anaya Hawkins, freshman from Walnut Hills, checks in right here in our backyard. Jordan Patterson brings it up. They're extending that zone a little bit, trying to trap as soon as you get across. Lions beat it. Jenkins to Drummond's baseline. Nice pass underneath the Butler. Butler lays it up with the right hand and misses. Fennell has it. Rose gets it across quickly. Baum back between the circles. Gets it over to Ship. Ship, dribble handoff with Fennell. Fennell trying to get to the bucket, lays it up the right hand, misses. Drummond's doesn't get credit for that rebound, but she pulled it down. Patterson all the way to the front of the rim, lays it up and then with the left hand. Really good job to kind of follow. That almost looked like a running back following a fullback through the hole as Drummond was just kind of running to her spot, and Patterson just followed her to the rim. Rose able to break the press. Baum around the screen. Lions switching stuff now. This is McCoy. Jenkins. Fennell trying to go to work on McCoy. Nice cut there by Ship, who's now being guarded by Mackenzie Butler. Little right-hand hook. Lays it up and get a foul called on Mackenzie Butler. So we'll have another sub for the Lions as Yuli Dow checks in. And Diaz is back into the game for Rose-Hulman. Ship going to the line to shoot a pair. 69% free throw shooter on the year. Bangs in the front one. She eyes up the second. Misses it. Drummond's down with the board. Her third. Patterson pushes the pace, gets it to Yuli. Back to Patterson. Cross court to Jenkins. Lions trying to figure out a way to work against this zone with a 6-point lead and just over 5 to play in the first half. Jenkins has a chance to get downhill, kicks it to Patterson in the corner, misses it long. Butler goes up for the rebound. Rose-Hulman secures it. That's Fennell. Pushes the pace. Pretty much anybody who pulls the rebound down for Rose-Hulman is springing it up the floor. I really like that style of play out of Coach Devin Paul. Baum gets it to the corner. Elbow, that's missed. Out of bounds. That was Diaz who missed that. The ball goes out of bounds. Lions dead ball rebound. And when we come back, the Lions will have the ball inbounding with 4:45 to play here in the first half on the MSJ Sports Network. All right, same 5 on the floor for the Lions coming out of the break. And it looks like the same 5 on the floor for Rose-Hulman as well. Lions will inbound underneath the Rose basket in front of their own bench. Drummond gets it into Patterson. Patterson brings it across. Rose still in that little matchup 2-3 zone. Patterson cross court, gets it to Butler. Butler to Patterson. Looking in for Drummonds. They're still fronting the post, but it's a little harder to throw it over the top in the zone. Yuli Dow gets downhill, gets trapped in the corner. Patterson around a screen from Drummonds will get a foul on Diaz for the Fighting Engineers. That's her second. Team second. Only the third foul the first half called on the Fighting Engineers. Patterson will inbound underneath their own basket. Lions have 20 on the shot clock. Gets it into Jenkins. Jenkins pulls the three. Bang! Morgan Jenkins for 3. Rose gets it across. Ship gets it down to Baum. Baum does a great job in the post for a guard. Gets it down to Hawkins. She has it taken away by Drummonds. Drummonds gets it back to Jenkins. Lions will set up the offense against this zone. It's a little bit of a strange zone. It's a 2-3, but they're moving around a ton. It's kind of a matchup. Butler tries to pass it into Drummonds, has it taken away. Ship brings it across the floor. She's a forward, but she just brings it up as soon as it hits her hands. Rose is ready to push the pace. Baum, little jab step, gets to the left, pulls up, misses it. Jenkins brings the rebound down, almost has it taken away by Fennell. Lions have numbers if they hurry. Fennell was kind of out of the play. Yulee Dow, baseline, shoots it, misses long. And we'll get a foul on Butler. Ella Stivers will check back in for McKenzie. And Rose-Hulman will have CK Gallegos Rodriguez check back in as well. Ship will take a seat. Rose is in the bonus now. Their 5th foul here in the quarter. They'll shoot 2 free throws on every foul the rest of the way. Going to the line to shoot for him is Reese. She makes it. Reese is a 65% free throw shooter coming into the year. Rose as a team, 71% is pretty good. Misses it. Drummond's down with her 4th board of the contest. Patterson brings it across. Standing in the zone. Now Baum's at the top of the zone. As Julia Meyer, I think, he's checked in for the first time for Rose-Hulman. Hawkins has it, takes it away from Drummonds, and she's pushing the pace. Whoever gets the ball in their hands for Rose brings it up the floor. Patterson guarding Reese. Reese goes to Baum on the back screen. Cut off really well. Meyer gets downhill, misses. Rebound will go to Ella Stivers, and we'll have a foul on Rose-Hulman. I believe that'll go probably against Julia Meyer, the 5'10 freshman from Napoleon, Indiana. As Anaya Murphy checks back in for Jordan Patterson. Patterson gave the Lions good minutes there. Lions an 8-point lead. 28-20, 2:31 here to play in the first half. Jenkins dribbles, gets it to Murphy, top of the key. Gets it to Stivers. Stivers backs to Yulee. Looking in for Drummonds. Lions look a little discombobulated against this zone. Jenkins takes the 3. Hawkins down with the rebound for Rose. And they push the pace. Baum brings it up. They don't really look to score in the fast break, but they're looking to get it across before the Lions can set up their defense. Baum almost travels and eventually turns it over. 1:55 to play. Elizabeth McCoy checks back in as Yulee Dow will take a seat. Rose will stay in that zone. Jenkins has it in the corner, gets it to Drummonds in the high post. McCoy back to Drummonds. Anaya Murphy with a good flash there. McCoy tries to get it in. Hawkins will come down with her second steal. Stivers got away with a foul. They push it across. This is Meyer. Meyer to Baum in the corner, be picked up by Murphy. Takes it across to Hawkins with the 3. Tries to bank it in, but misses. That ball will be off of Stivers and stay with Rose-Hulman with 20 on the shot clock. They get it into Baum. Baum thinks about the 3. She takes it on a dribble step back, misses it short. Drummond's down with her 5th board of the contest. Kicks it back to Stivers, who gets it to a ball handler in Murphy. We're almost to 1 minute to play here in the first half. Murphy with a behind-the-back dribble. Tries to go in to Drummonds. Will get a kick on Jamie Baum. If you just looked at the stats, you would think the Lions would be dominating this ballgame. They're shooting 46.4% to just 24% for Rose-Hulman. Both teams shooting poorly from the three-point line. They are combined 2 for 13. As Jenkins has it, gets it to McCoy. McCoy to Murphy. Looking in for Drummonds. Jenkins with the flash. Her and Murphy go to the same spot. Good wall up there by Hawkins. Stivers will shoot the 3. Baum got a piece of that. It's out of bounds off of Rose-Hulman. Lions will have 4 seconds to get a shot up. Coach Maisie Elson asking for a timeout, not getting it. Murphy had no idea what was on the shot clock. Held the ball there on her hip, and it'll go down as a turnover for the Lions. Lions are out rebounding Rose-Hulman 20-17. The Rose-Hulman is staying in this ball game right now based on the free throw line. They're 7% from the line. Lions have shot just one free throw. Get a foul as Reese was going to the rim, but she just rolled her ankle. I think she stepped on the official's foot and rolled her ankle. It's awfully quiet in here right now. That foul went against Elizabeth McCoy. It's her first, team's 8th. As much as the Lions are playing through the post, it's really surprising they've only had one free throw shot in this ball game. Reese bangs it in with the banged up ankle. Steve steps back up. That makes them 9 for 12 from the free throw line, and the Lions just one free throw shot. 28-22. Nice pass to the baseline to Stivers. Oh, hits every part of the rim but doesn't go in. The Rose-Hulman will have it with the shot clock off. 23 seconds, looking to cut the Lions' lead to 4 or maybe even 3 here at the break. Hawkins thinks about the 3, dribbles it, tries to turn it over, throws it out of bounds. Carly Mills will check back in with 12 seconds to play. McCoy will take a seat. Haley Gingrich will also check back in. Somebody's got to go help Mills inbound it with just 12 seconds to play. No matter what, Mills cannot give up a foul here. Lions looking to push the lead to 8 or 9 at the break. Gets it to Jenkins. Jenkins looks in for Gingrich. Jenkins gets downhill. Little shoulder into bound. Kicks it back to Murphy, to Mills. Mills with a little running floater. Misses everything. We'll go to the halftime break. Mount St. Joseph 28. Rose-Hulman 22 here on the MSJ Sports Network. All right, we are back here, second half of action. Looks like both squads will start with their starting lineups. Let's quickly go through the first half stats. Lion lead 28-20. Rose-Hulman 6 of 25, 24% from the field. Lions 1 of 6, 16.7% from 3. The big difference in this game right now, 9 for 12 from 3. Is Carly Mills bangs in the 3. Good start for the Lions here in the second half. Lions 13 of 31 from the field, 1 of 8 from 3, now 2 of 9. Just 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Lions out rebounding Rose-Hulman 21-18. And the turnovers are tied at 8. Little running layup by Reese. Misses. Gingrich down with the board. Lions look to go the other way. We'll have a foul on CK Gallegos Rodriguez. Quick look over at the men's game. Lions with 4:32 to play. Lead 31-24. In that one, Joe Brand leading the way with 9 points. Saw the young man getting some shots up before they left. He's been struggling with his jumper. He's hit 3 of 3 from deep. Gingrich has it at the post. Has it knocked away by Gallegos Rodriguez. Out of bounds, back to the Lions. Really good to see Joe Brand making some shots. Lions will inbound underneath their own basket. Jenkins gets it in to Gingrich, top of the key. Gingrich off to Mills. Mills thought about pulling that one. She's being pressured really hard by Diaz right now. Gets it to Gingrich at the elbow. Mills with the straightaway 3. It's a good look at it, but she misses. Running for the rebound. Gingrich saves it, but throws it into bound. Rose will run. That'll be the third foul on Carly Mills. Mills can't do that. She's got herself in a tough spot and foul. That's her third, team's first. Reese has it now. Gets it across the timeline. Being guarded by Mills. Mills has got to play without fouling right now. She can't pick up her fourth. Reese gets downhill, throws it up with the right hand, misses. Rose fighting with each other over the rebound. They save it back in. Diaz gets it to Ship. Ship at the elbow. Gets it off to Reese. Reese, nice little rip through. Pulls it up deep 2. Bangs it in. Mills in the backcourt by herself. Throws it in to Murphy. Murphy unable to catch it. Goes out of bounds. Coach Elston barking out some defensive changes. She wants Mills to pick up Diaz instead of Reese in order to try to avoid that foul. Ship catches the inbound pass, lays it up in a quick 4-0 spurt for Rose-Hulman. Jenkins has it, gets it to Murphy. Murphy will push it across as Rose has dropped out of that press they were in, but they're staying in their little 2-3 matchup zone. Drummonds has it high post. She gets down, kicks it to Mills in the corner. Mills with a head fake, gets around, gets all the way to the front of the rim, kicks it to Murphy. Murphy back to Mills. Mills has it. Ooh, misses just short. Looked good the whole way. Bound down with the board. Rips it away from Haley Gingrich and pushes it the other way. Mills' shot looks really good right now. Baum getting downhill against Jenkins to the corner. This is Diaz. Diaz to Ship against Drummonds. Good defense by Drummonds, but Gallegos Rodriguez comes down with the rebound. Loses it. Mills way up ahead to Murphy. Murphy has it knocked away, and that's a really rough call there, as that ball was clearly knocked out of Anaya's hands out of bounds. Rose gets it. This is Reese. Reese has it taken away by Murphy. Murphy goes to Euro step, throws it up off the back of the backboard, and bangs it in. Good steal and conversion by Murphy. Lions staying in their press. Almost another steal by Murphy, and it stays in the backcourt for Rose-Hulman. They'll have 5 get it across. This pressure for the Lions right now is causing some confusion for Rose-Hulman. They do a good job of just throwing it ahead. Ship has it now, working on Gingrich. Kicks it to the corner. Little baseline jump shot goes in for Diaz. A little bit of a mismatch there as Diaz caught it with Drummonds guarding her. Jenkins considers shooting the 3. Kicks it cross court to Murphy. Staying in that zone. Gets it inside to Jenkins. Back to Murphy. Murphy shoots the three. Bang! Anaya Murphy! We'll have a foul on Morgan Jenkins in the backcourt. That's her second. Checking in for Rose-Hulman will be Reagan Lorenzen. Sophia Reese takes a seat. Lorenzen will inbound it. Gets it into Baum. Lions in that press. She throws it over the top. Gets it to Diaz. Diaz tries to throw it to Lorenzen. But it finds the hands of Ship, who hits a nice little floating layup. A little bit of a gamble there for the Lions to try to get that steal. Unable to get it. They stay in their 2-3 zone. Gets it into Gingrich in the post. Lays it up and in. Through the contact. Lays it up and in. Baum. To Gallegos. Gallegos across the Ship. Ship to Lorenzen. Lorenzen goes in, lays it up with the right hand. Or now at a track meet. Mills. Gets it across to Murphy. Murphy to Gingrich at the elbow. Gingrich to Murphy in the corner. Murphy shoots the three. Misses it. Ship down with the rebound and she'll push the pace. Murphy chasing her down. Good job to stop the fast break. Gingrich with the closeout. Ship. Baseline pass to Lorenzen. Lays it up. Misses. Drummond down with the board. Her sixth. Lions continue to push. Jenkins gets into the paint. Has it knocked away from her. Gets it to Mills. Mills gets it into Drummonds. Drummonds has it knocked away, but it finds Murphy's hands. Murphy shoots the three. Gingrich down with the board. Falls to the floor and turns it over. Baum has it in her hand now. She pushes it. Gets it across. Left hand dribble, left elbow. Crosses it over to her right hand. Dribble into the post. Little behind the back, step back. Misses it short. Jenkins and Baum fighting for the rebound. Jenkins comes down with it, flips it out to Mills. Lions have it 3-on-1. Mills gets it to Murphy. Murphy gets fouled on her way to the rim by Amelia Diaz. We'll have our media timeout here at the 4:40 mark. Coming out of it, Anaya Murphy will have a pair of free throws here on the MSJ Sports Network. All right, coming out of this break, Jordan Patterson is checked in for Carly Mills. Looks like Rose has the same 5 on the floor. Caitlin Riley is checked in, or has checked into the table. She's yet to check into the game. Murphy bangs in the first. Misses the second. Ship down with the board for Rose-Hulman. Baum will bring it across. Picked up by Murphy around three-quarter court. She gets downhill, gets all the way to the front of the rim, lays it up with the left hand. Murphy comes down with the rebound. She's starting to break by herself. Goes all the way to the rim, lays it up with the right hand, rims out. Drummond's down with the board, lays it up and in, and good. Give Drummond's 7 boards to go along with 11 points. As Caitlin Riley will check in for Anaya Murphy. Rose-Hulman will retain possession underneath their own hoop. Rose gets it in. 3-point shot from the corner by Diaz. Down with the rebound. Give Drummond's 8 boards in the ball game. 2 away from a double-double. Patterson runs the floor. Gets it down to Gingrich. Nice pass. Haley misses the wide-open layup. Gallegos down with the rebound for Rose-Hulman. At the men's game, Lions will take a 36-29 lead into the break as Mike Loftus drills a 2-point jumper at the horn for the first half. Baum gets it to Ship. Ship gets to that right hand. Really nice layup by Ship. Give Emma Ship 12. So the bigs for both teams are playing really well. Ship with 12 points and 5 boards. Drummonds with 11 points and 8 boards. Patterson to Riley. To Gingrich. Gets it into Drummonds in the post. Drummonds works around, lays it up, and in. Madison Drummond's having a heck of a ball game. Give her 13. As Ella Stivers checks in, Haley Gingrich will get a break for Rose-Hulman. Number 2, Maria Godoy Rodriguez, a sophomore from Las Palmas, Spain, checks in for Rose-Hulman. And I believe the other check-in was Caitlin Fennell. I can't see the number right now. That's correct. It was Fennell. No, my apologies. It's Julia Meyer. Lions now able to get back in that press after the made free throw, leading by 10. Lorenzen has it, and she turns it over. Patterson has it. Good low dribble off the floor, kicks it to the corner, and Riley. Riley back to Patterson. Patterson to Drummonds at the elbow. Drummonds to Jenkins, top of the key. We'll have an illegal screen on Jordan Patterson, who's saying she got hit in the throat. Checking in for Rose-Hulman, Anaya Hawkins, and I believe Reese is back into the ball game. So for Rose, it's Reese, Baum, Godoy Rodriguez, Meyer, and Hawkins. Nice pass over the top. That's Rodriguez with it, kicks it to the corner. That's Meyer, she bangs it in. Cuts the Lions lead back to 7 with 2:34 here to play in the third quarter. Jordan Patterson brings it across for the Lions. Patterson has given the Lions great minutes at the point off the bench as Mills has been dealing with that foul trouble. Jenkins shoots the contested 3, misses it. Lions almost come down with the board, but it finds the hands of Rodriguez. She gets it back to Baum. Baum looking for an outlet pass, unable to find one as the Lions do a good job of getting back on defense. Little dribble handoff there with Reese. Reese to Rodriguez to Meyer. Meyer thought about another 3, turns it down. Gets it to Baum. Baum around a screen. This is Reese. Reese tries in, pass into the post to Hawkins. Knocked away out of bounds. Checking in for the Lions right now, Mills and Gingrich, as Jenkins and Drummonds take a seat. Drummond's just a pair of rebounds away from a double-double. Nice inbounds pass there. Haley Gingrich, who just checked into the ballgame, lost to Nia Hawkins, lays it in, and is fouled. I apologize, that was Ella Stivers. Ella Stivers with the foul. That's her first, team's 4th. Hawkins misses it. Riley with the tip. Patterson runs down the board. Lions have it. Just up 5. Rose quickly into the cut into the lead. Drummond's just a quick breather as she goes back to the table to check in. Patterson has the top of the key. Mills, elbow. Gets it off to Patterson. Patterson to Mills. Mills to Riley. Riley goes baseline. Tries to go up. It's blocked out of bounds by Hawkins. McCoy and Drummonds will check into the game as Riley and Stivers take a seat. Lions get it into Gingrich. 4 seconds. Patterson will have to throw it up. She does. Doesn't get any rim, but Hawkins comes down with the board. It'll be a shot clock violation on the Lions with a 5-point lead and 1:19 to play. Jenkins, after a short breather of her own, checks back in as Patterson takes a seat. Reese gets it to Rodriguez, trap at the timeline for the Lions. We have another foul on Jenkins. It's her third. The team's fifth. So it'll be Reese going to the line to shoot a pair as Murphy checks back in for Jenkins. Rose can cut the lead to 3 with a pair of these free throws. They cut it to 4 with the first one. Rose now 10 of 14 from the free throw stripe. Line still only attempted 4. She makes both. It's a 3-point ball game. Murphy gets it into Mills. Mills gets it across. Rose kind of settles back into that zone. Actually, it looks like they might have went a little man-to-man here. No, they're still passing everything off. Playing a little zone, little matchup zone. Murphy has it in the elbow. She gets it to Drummond. Drummond's to McCoy. McCoy over the top to Gingrich. Good job, good defense there by Meyer. Caitlin Riley checks back in. There have been about 27 subs in the last 40 seconds of game action. Rose-Hulman gets it in. This is Reese. Reese gets it across to Rodriguez. Rodriguez back to Reese. 22 on the shot clock, 40 on the game clock here in the third quarter. Rose could tie with a 3 or cut it to 1 with a 2. Reese looking for Baum. Gets it in. Baum being guarded by Caitlin Riley. Little crossover. Gets in with the floater. Misses. Tipped up. Hawkins down with the rebound for Rose. Shot clock's now reset to 20. Lays it up. Cut it to 1 on the layup by Meyer. Lions with just 12 to shoot. Get it across. Murphy with 8. Denies the ball screen. Turns it over right in front of her own bench with 2 on a shot clock. Gets it up and buries the 3 at the horn to take a 2-point lead into the fourth quarter. A prayer thrown up at the end of the third quarter gives Rose-Hulman the lead. And we'll be right back here on the MSJ Sports Network. All right, so on the floor coming out for the fourth quarter for the Lions is Gingrich, Drummonds, Jenkins, Mills, and Murphy. For Rose-Hulman, it's Reese, Baum, Hawkins, Meyer, and I believe that is Rodriguez, Maria Godoy Rodriguez. And it is. She has it left elbow. Gets it to Hawkins in the corner. Hawkins almost turns it over. Good defense by Drummonds. Hawkins gets it to Baum. Baum shoots the 3. She misses. Jenkins will come down with the board. Lions trailing here for the first time in a long time. Mills shoots the 3. Misses it. Drummond's down with the board. She lays it up. Probably got fouled. No call. Hawkins runs down the long rebound for Rose-Hulman. Baum brings it across. Picked up by Jenkins. Baum around a screen from Meyer. Little pocket pass into Meyer. Lions do a good job of picking that up. This is Reese. Reese turns it over. Drummonds will get the steal. Mills has it taken away from her. Whose ball is it? I think it's Rose's ball. Rose will have a full 30 on the shot clock here. Really disjointed start to this fourth quarter. Reese lays it in and is fouled. And Rose will have a chance to go up 5. Foul goes on Drummond. It's her first, team's first. So yet again, Rose-Hulman will shoot their 16th and 17th free throws of this game. Or just 16th, my apologies. It was an and one. Murphy gets it into Mills. Now leading by 5 are the Fighting Engineers. Lions got to come back. Jenkins to Mills to Drummonds in the high post. Drummonds, nice pass down to Gingrich, lays it up and in. Give Madison her second assist of the ball game. Rodriguez has it, gets it across the timeline, trapped there, able to get it out to Reese. Reese traveled at the top of the key, no call. Baum around a screen from Hawkins. Kicks it to the corner and Reese. Reese spins baseline, pulls up, misses it, and Hawkins down at the board, lays it up, she misses. Mills with a good rebound. Out. Brings it across. Kicks it to Jenkins. Jenkins shoots the 3. Bang! Morgan Jenkins ties the ball game at 49. We have a timeout by the Lions here on the MSJ Sports Network with 8:04 to play. We'll be right back. Also, all right, so the teams exchanged 5-0 runs. Lions are currently on a 5-0 run. Drummonds is 5 for her last 6. Emma Shipp is 3 for her last 4. Lions are leading the rebounding 34-28. Both teams have 10 assists. Lions have 16 turnovers to Rose's 11. Reese gets it across. Shipp's unable to catch it. And it goes out of bounds off a Shipp, so another turnover on Rose. Lions have a chance to regain the lead here. Mills has it. Drummond's top of the key, gets it into to Jenkins, my apologies. Jenkins goes hard to the right, lays it up the right hand, misses, out of bounds off of Drummond. Drummond's unable to secure that rebound, and a contested rebound with Julia Meyer. So Rose will inbound against this Lions pressure. Gets it into Reese. Lions haven't really been turning Rose over with the pressure, although they do here. Jenkins gets it back to Murphy. Lions wisely pull it back and reset the offense. Murphy gets it across. Jenkins thinks about it, gets it to Murphy. Murphy with a little bit of a floater, misses. Drummond's now their 10th board of the game, misses. Gingrich will have a foul on Rose-Hulman, but Drummond's with that rebound, give her 10 for the ball game and a double-double. Rose has a couple of subs here. Diaz checks back in, and so does CK Gallegos Rodriguez. Going to the bench are Meyer and Godoy Rodriguez. Lions run a little play, get it into Jenkins. Jenkins dumps it down to Gingrich, lays it up and in. Mount comes back with a 7-0 run to take the lead. Baum has it, kicks it over to Shipp. Shipp has turned over by Jenkins in the backcourt, and it's a 9-0 run by the Lions and a timeout for Rose-Hulman. We'll be right back here on the MSJ Sports Network. right, so I know, let's get a quick game reset. Possession arrow favors the Lions. Now the lead does as well. 7:03 to play here in the fourth quarter. Lions lead 53-49. The Mount shooting 41.8% from the field for the game to just 36.2 for Rose-Hulman. The teams both have struggled a little bit from the three-point line. Rose is 3 of 10. Lions are 4 of 18. The big story in this game that's actually kept Rose in it still is the 12 for 16 from the free throw line, while the Lions are just 3 for 4. Baum trying to get it across. Nice little pass up the floor to Ship. That's really good. Baseline shot there. That's Diaz, and she bangs it in. Cuts the Lions back to the 2-point lead. Lions get it across. Mills to Drummond's high post. Drummond steps in, gets the pass into Gingrich, who lays it up and in, and that is another 4-point lead. Nice pass there by Drummond. Give her 3 assists. Drummond with 14 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and a block shot. Diaz shoots the contested 2, deep 2. Cuts it right back to 2. Both teams are getting hot right now with 6:14 to play. Lions get it across. Mills, nice probing dribble. Diaz with fantastic defense. Gets to Drummond's in the high post. Mills runs around. Drummond's faces up. Dribble handoff with Murphy. Murphy around a screen from Drummond. She steps back, and she misses the shot short. Rolled her ankle. Baum goes across. Murphy still down. Rose is going to shoot the contested 2 or 3. I'm not sure what they called that. Did they signal it? They signaled it a 3. I don't think anybody signaled it a 3, but they're calling it a 3. So they're going to go back and review it. I think it was a 3, but they didn't. Nobody signaled. So. Not sure what's going on. I think we're going to go to a review, so we'll step away here on the MSJ Sports Network. So after review, that'll go down as a two-point basket for Sophia Reese. We are tied at 55 with 5:36 to play in the fourth. Rose back to that pressure. The Lions get it in and will be able to beat it pretty quickly. Mills gets it across to Jenkins. Denia Murphy was carried off the floor before this last shot. She kicks it across to Patterson. Lions continue to look into the post. Drummond's high post. Gingrich is wide open again. Drummond has it high post. Mills shoots the 3. Bang! Carly Mills! Rose is able to beat the pressure. Gallegos catches it on the run. Ship is blocked at the rim by Gingrich. Drummond runs down the board, her 11th. Jenkins has it run on the floor. And there's a foul there on the reach in by Amelia Diaz. My apologies, it wasn't Reese. Caitlin Riley thought was coming to check in. She's just getting a towel. Lions will inbound right in front of their bench. Jordan Patterson will inbound it. Gets it into Mills. Jenkins has it. Drummond's with the steal. Drummond goes to work. They're calling out the double, and Drummond's is fouled on her way to the rim. Really good job by Madison Drummonds there to draw that foul. So Drummonds will go to the line to shoot a pair. She's 2 of 2 from the free throw line in this ball game. Came into the game a 64% free throw shooter. Anaya Hawkins checks back in for Rose-Hulman. Again, Hawkins, the freshman here from here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Hawkins has 2 points and 4 boards off the bench for Rose-Hulman. Drummonds eyes it and drills it. Lions 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Drummonds has the second one. Eyed up. Bangs it in. Drummonds 4 of 4 from the free throw line. 16 points to go along with 11 rebounds. Rose gets it in to Ship on the long pass. She hands it off to Bauman. Bauman gets it up the floor. They wisely lay it back. Ship goes up. She's blocked by Drummonds. And Drummonds was standing out of bounds when she came down with that board. Great play, though. Sophia Reese will check back in for Rose-Hulman as Maria Godoy Rodriguez takes a seat. Rose-Hulman inbound onto their bench, and it is Reese. Reese tries to get into Ship. Good defense here from the Lions. She does get it into Hawkins. Hawkins turns, shoots, bangs it in. Nice shot from Anaya Hawkins. So 60-57 with 4:27 to play here in the fourth. Pass to Gingrich, almost knocked away. They run it down. Jenkins try to get downhill. She gets to that right hand, misses, comes down with her own board, lays it up and in. Good tenacious play there by Morgan Jenkins. That pass, that happened right in front of the Lions bench. It's a really bad call, but it is what it is. Jenkins was there, she was set. That's her fourth foul, 4:02 to play here in the fourth quarter. The ball was in the air forever. Mills got into the spot. Instead of making a play on the ball, was knocked to the floor and gets called for a blocking foul. So this is Reese. Reese gets it to Ship. Ship goes to work on Drummonds. Poked away by Drummonds. Baum catches it. Looking to go to work. Hawkins, she shoots the deep two, misses it. Lions fighting over the rebound, but Drummonds comes down with it. Gets it off to Patterson. Lions the 5-point lead, need to take their time on every offensive possession. Patterson being guarded by Diaz. Diaz, a fantastic defender in the perimeter for Rose-Hulman. Jenkins shoots the three, misses it. Gingrich comes down with the board. Lions get a fresh 20. Kick it back out to Jenkins. Patterson top of the key, picked up by Diaz. Drummonds elbow, Drummonds faces. Passes it into Gingrich. Gingrich gets down, lays it up and in. 7-point lead by for the Lions on the strength of a Gingrich layup. Rose breaks the pressure quickly. Baum gets all the way to the rim. She is fouled on her way to the rim. It's a good foul. That foul goes on. I'm not sure who the foul went on. Jordan Patterson. Sanaya Murphy. It's good to see she checked back into the game. Caitlin Riley also checks back into the game as Jenkins gets a seat. And I don't see who else came out of the ball game. Mills, I guess. Baum makes the free throw. On the floor right now for Lions, it's Murphy, Patterson, Gingrich, Riley, and Drummonds. Baum makes both. 5-point game with 3 to play. Patterson gets it across. Rose back in their press. Murphy gives it off to Patterson between the circles. Rose dropping a man-to-man defense now. Gingrich has it in the high post. Backdoor cut by Murphy. Dumps it into Drummonds. Little too hot for Drummonds to handle. Baum pushes the pace. Ship gets downhill, lays it up and in with the left hand. 3-point game. Really good press break there from Rose. Lions get it in. This is a more man-to-man pressure defense. Murphy being guarded by Reese. Patterson with a good screen at midcourt. Murphy calling out what she wants her teammates to do. Riley has the top of the key. Gets it to Drummond's at the elbow. Drummond's faces. Kicks it to the corner. Patterson. Or no, that's Murphy. Murphy shoots the three. Down with the rebound is Baum for Rose-Hulman. Rose-Hulman will have the ball with an opportunity to tie or cut it to one. Baum gets it across. 1:45 to play. She gets downhill. Takes Caitlin Riley to the front rim, and she's fouled. Checking back in for the Lions are Mills and Jenkins as Patterson and Riley take a seat. Murphy's limping pretty hard on the floor right now as Baum eyes up the free throw. Makes the first. And the second. Cuts it to a one-point game. Lions need a bucket in the worst way. Little different pressure defense that time. Kind of an ill-advised left-handed pass from Jenkins. Turnover on the Lions as Rose had their own twisted ankle as it looks like it was Reese. So checking back in will be Godoy Rodriguez. Rose has it with a chance to take the lead. It could go up by 1 or 2 with a bucket. Baum has it in the backcourt. Baum with 8 in the ball game. Around a couple of screens again. Godoy Rodriguez eyes the three. She gets into the paint. Step through, lays it up, and good. Rose is back in front with 1:10 to play. Mills will bring it across. We are at 1 minute to play here from the Harrington Center. Mills picks it up in a tough spot. Gets it off to Drummond. It's knocked away. Jenkins comes down with it. Jenkins around the screen from Drummond. Shoots a three, misses. Drummond runs down the board. Gets it to Mills. Lions get a fresh 20. Murphy thinks about the three. She'll get a screen. She'll get downhill. Lays it up, misses it short. Drummond rips the rebound away. Lays it up, and she's fouled. Madison Drummond, have a game, young lady. Give her 13 boards. She'll have a chance to go to the line to put the Lions back ahead. Patterson will check back in as Murphy is hurting again. We have a timeout for Rose-Hulman, which will be good because then Murphy off the floor. So 31.8 to play, 30 on the shot clock. Lions have a chance to tie or take the lead with a pair of free throws. And we'll be right back on the Mount St. Joseph Sports Network. The Drummonds will go to the line, 4 for 4 from the free throw line in this ball game. 16 points, 14 rebounds. With a chance to tie the game at 65 on this first shot. She misses. Drummonds. Makes the second. So we are tied at 65 with 31.8 to play. Shot clock is barely an issue. We're separated by a second and a half, basically. Rose, if they're wise, will try to hold this for a late shot. Don't want to give the Lions an opportunity to score. Lions have been great in the fast break tonight, so they find a way to get a turnover. They could race down the floor and get a bucket. Baum is happy just dribbling out this time. She'll probably go about 6 seconds. She kicks it to Gallegos Rodriguez. She turns it over with 2.5 seconds on the clock. It's either a travel. So a timeout for the Lions with 2.5 seconds left. The fans from Rose-Hulman are not happy with that last call. They believe the ball was knocked out of Gallegos Rodriguez's hands. Doy Rodriguez, my apologies. But it looked like she just kind of lost it herself and walked with it. A quick reset, 65-65, 2.5 seconds on the game clock. Obviously, shot clock does not matter. Lions do have the possession arrows, so should a quick tie-up happen, they will retain possession. Both teams with the next foul will be shooting free throws. So should the Rose-Hulman foul in these last 2.5 seconds, the Lions will have a pair of free throws to try to ice this ball game. See what you got drawn up here if you're Coach Elston. Be nice to get a quick pass into somebody going to the post. Yeah, we really need a layup. Find a way to get Mills free for three or Jenkins going towards the basket. Be nice to have Anaya Murphy on the floor. Gets it into Jenkins. Jenkins steps through. She shoots it at the buzzer. Oh, just missed. We are headed to overtime here in the Harrington Center. We'll be right back here on the MSJ Sports Network. All right, out there for the Lions to start this overtime period. It's Jenkins, Patterson, Mills, Drummonds, and Gingrich. For Rose-Hulman, it is Baum, Gallegos Rodriguez, Ship, Reese, and Diaz. Both teams starting their starting lineup, save for Anaya Murphy, not out there for the Lions, as she's dealt with, looks like some cramping in this second half. Jenkins gets it. Off the tip, passes it to Drummonds. It's stolen. Drummonds was open early. Jenkins missed it. But Diaz gets it across. This is Baum from the corner. She misses. Gallegos Rodriguez comes down with the rebound. She gets it out to Diaz, who knocks in the mid-range jumper. Give her 10 in the ballgame. That's a third Fighting Engineer in double figures. Jenkins has it now left elbow. Patterson top of the key. Drummond's dribble handoff with Mills. Mills misses a layup she probably would want back. Baum races it across. She kicks it to the corner. Gets it into Ship. Ship misses it. Mills gets it up to Jenkins. Jenkins going to try to go to the rim. Cut off by Baum. Lays it up with the right hand. Misses. Drummond's down with the board. And we'll have a foul on 12. That foul goes on CK Gallegos Rodriguez. Drummonds will go to the line to shoot a pair as Godoy Rodriguez checks back in. Drummonds will shoot a pair. She makes the first. Give her 6 of 7 from the line in this ball game to get 18 points, along with 15 boards and 5 assists. She misses the second. Rose comes down with the defensive rebound. They're going to take it across. This is Baum with it now. Left elbow extended. Gets to that right hand around a screen from Ship. Passes it off. Ship trying to go to work on Drummond. Drummond does a great job of cutting her off. This is Patterson guarding Godoy Rodriguez, top of the key. Gets into a tough spot, working around her pivot. That's going to be a jump ball. The possession error favors Rose. Just 6 seconds on the shot clock for Rose-Hulman. Julia Meyer will check in for Rose-Hulman. Godoy Rodriguez will take a seat. CK Gallegos Rodriguez trying to get it in. She shoots it and it's blocked by Gingrich. Mills comes down with it. Rose with a 1-point lead. Patterson has it, looking for Drummonds in the post. Jenkins around a screen from Gingrich. And guarded by Baum, goes to the front of the rim, lays it up. Nice finish on a contested layup by Morgan Jenkins. Give the Lions a 1-point advantage. Lions now retreat out of their press they've been in most of this ball game. Going to settle into a half-court game. Don't want to give up anything easy on the fast break. Baum has it. Good defense by Jenkins. Gets it to Ship. Gets it into Gallegos Rodriguez. They turn it over. Patterson has the steal, racing the other way. Patterson will have a block on Jamie Baum. Patterson will go to the line to shoot a pair. Patterson looking to give the Lions a 2 or 3 point lead with these free throws. 2:46 to go here in the overtime period. She rims it around. It hits every part of the rim and the backboard and falls. Patterson has it. Eyes it up. Left-hand shooter. Bangs it in. Lions are up 3. Lions continue to not press here late in overtime. Press for most of the 40 minutes. But now content settling in, making Rose use some clock and play against a set defense. Gallegos Rodriguez goes to the rim. She loses it out of bounds off of her own leg. Never touched. 100% that should be the Lions' ball, but it isn't. So Rose will inbound underneath her own basket with 15 on the shot clock. Throws it way out top to Baum. Baum gets downhill, kicks it to Ship, left baseline. Rainbow jumper misses, brought down by Gingrich. We'll have another jump ball. This time it favors the Lions. Lions will retain possession. Rose is gonna press here. They're fronting Mills, but the Lions get it into her. Mills. Nice little quick crossover, gets it across the timeline. Gets away with a little bit of a push there. Gets it off to Patterson, right elbow. Jenkins, top of the key, looking for Gingrich in the high post. She goes around a screen from Gingrich. Gets downhill. A little bit of a hook there from Jenkins. We'll have a foul on Jenkins. A little bit of extracurriculars after that. I don't know. Looked more like a jump ball than a foul to me, but foul go against Jenkins, her 4th. We're going to have a review for the extracurriculars after. Nothing really happened, so I don't think anything's going to come of this review, but officials are going to the monitor. We'll be right back here on the MSJ Sports Network. All right, so after the review, it was just a common foul, so Jamie Baum will shoot a pair. Misses the second. Lions will maintain a 2-point lead. Patterson has it across. Gets it to Drummonds in the high post. Drummonds gets it to Patterson on the backdoor cut. And one. Layup and the foul. Patterson, again, giving the Lions great minutes off of the bench in this one, especially with Anaya Murphy nursing that cramp over there. So Patterson will have a chance to put the Lions up 5. So Caitlin Riley is checked in for the Lions. Patterson at the line to give the Lions a 5-point lead if she makes it. And she does. Lions, a little bit of token pressure here from Caitlin Riley. Riley will pick up Baum when she comes across the free throw line. This is Diaz with it. Around a screen from Ship. Diaz trying to get downhill. Stops. Pops. Air balls. Misses everything. Ball out of bounds. Lions have it back. Morgan Jenkins will check back in for Caitlin Riley. Little offense for defense switch for Coach Elston. Earlier in the day, I was talking to Maisie, and she said that Caitlin Riley might have turned into their best perimeter defender. So getting her in there for defense late in this game. Ball's knocked away out of Patterson's hands by Godoy Rodriguez. But the Lions will retain possession. Throws it over the top. Mills will run it down. Mills will go in to lay it up. A lot of contact. Gingrich gets the rebound. A little bit over the top there, but the Lions are now up by 7 with 1:15 to play. Don't foul and use the shot clock. You should be on the way to come away with a win here. Ship going to work on Drummond. Drummond throws over the right hand. Ship takes the rebound away, but Jenkins runs it down. Mills goes in. She's fouled. Doesn't get it to go. Mills will shoot a pair as Riley will check back in for defense at the whistle. Jenkins will take a quick break. 1 minute to play here. Mills shooting her first 2 free throws of the ball game. So the timeout. Rose-Hulman here on the MSJ Sports Network. Mills steps to the line. Bangs in the shot. Mills makes the second. And it's a 9-point lead for the Lions with 1 minute to play. Again, don't foul. Use shot clock. You should be able to walk away with a win. Ship gets downhill. Gingrich blocks it at the top and comes down with the rebound. Get it to a ball handler. Slow the time down. Coach Elston calls a timeout. Jenkins back in the game. I'm not real sure why we use the timeout here. You kind of want the clock to just run there, but it gets Morgan Jenkins back into the ball game. The Lions will check Jenkins back in. It looks like Rose will stay with the same 5. .3 on the clock, 9-point advantage for the Mount. Madison Drummonds has had a huge ball game. 18 points, 15 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Great game for the Lions senior post player. Haley Gingrich, her second double-double in a row. She has 16 and 10. Jenkins has 16. And Anaya Murphy has 10. They get into the backcourt to Patterson. Patterson is fouled by Meyer in the backcourt. So Patterson will go to the line to shoot a pair. Patterson push the Lions, lead to double figures with his first free throw. She misses. Patterson makes the second. It's a 10-point advantage for the Lions. They get it across the timeline. Diaz shoots the contested three. Caitlin Riley down with the rebound, and they'll foul right away. So with 38.4, Caitlin Riley will have to go to the line to get the Lions ahead by 11 or 12 if she can. Riley in 9 minutes is yet to register a point, but has played fantastic defense off the bench for Coach Elston and the Lions. Riley eyes it, makes the first. Riley a perfect 3 of 3 from the free throw line on the year. Misses. The old announcer jinxes. Baum comes down with the rebound. Kicks it to the corner, and Diaz. Diaz shoots the three. Rose down with the board, lay it up and in. Lay it up, miss. They come down with another offensive rebound, and they lay it up. Another timeout for the Lions as Jenkins checks back in. So another timeout for the Lions. It leaves them with just one. Possession arrow favors Rose. Both teams are in the bonus with fouls. So the Lions will inbound in front of their own bench coming out of here with 24.1 on the clock and 9-point lead. Drummonds will inbound right in front of Coach Elston. Gets it into Jenkins. We have a quick foul on Baum. The fourth. Jenkins misses. Makes the second. Riley checks back in for Jenkins with 23.4 and a 10-point lead. Riley is trying to deny Baum the ball. Rose throws it over the top to Ship. Ship getting downhill, trying to get to a spot. Kicks it cross corner to Meyer. Meyer goes in, lays it up, misses. Down with the rebound is Gallegos Rodriguez. And the Lions foul with 10.8 to play. In reality, you're better off just giving up the layup there and getting back on offense. Jenkins will check back in for Riley. 10.8 to play. CK Gallegos Rodriguez will go to the line to shoot a pair. Misses the first. I would guess they're probably not going to foul anymore, especially if she misses this free throw. She makes it. They'll stay in their press. Jenkins gets it in. My guess is once they clear, Rose will, you would think, retreat and not foul. Mills doesn't shoot the three in the corner. Lions will get a 9-point win and move to 4-2 in HCAC play. Fantastic performance by the Lions here today. Drummond leads the way with 18 points and 15 rebounds, a double-double, 6 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Anaya Murphy adds 10 with 2 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal. Haley Gingrich a double-double, 16.10 rebounds, and a pair of blocks. Carly Mills, the only starter who didn't get into double figures. She had 8, 2 of 6 from 3. It was good to see Carly get a couple go down. 3 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. Jenkins had 17 to go along with 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals. The Lions as a team shot 41.1% from the field, 22.7% from the 3, and 71.4% from the line. They out-rebounded Rose-Hulman 52-40. The turnovers were 19-17. The Lions turned it over 2 more times than the Fighting Engineers. All in all, a fantastic night here for the Lions and gets them back in the right direction as a HCAC contender. They were picked second in the preseason poll, and now they're looking to get back towards that spot. So from the Harrington Center, I'm Blake Watson here on the Mount St. Joseph Sports Network. Thanks for joining us tonight. So long, everybody.